clarifying your core values. Today, we're stepping back into a chapter that so many people overlook, but it may be one of the most important chapters in building a strong, God-honoring legacy. It's all about your values. Not the values that you say you have, and not the values that you hope you have. Not the values that your parents handed you or the ones culture expects of you. No, I'm talking about the values you actually live by. Because here's the truth. Your values determine your direction. Your direction determines your decisions, and your decisions determine your legacy. Whether intentionally or accidentally, you are already building your life around a set of values. The question is, are they yours or are they God's? Or are they simply inherited from the world around you? You already have values whether you realize it or not. Most people have never taken the time to sit down and define what truly matters to them. And because of that, life feels confusing, chaotic, and reactive. If you don't define your values, your environment will define them for you. Your upbringing will define them for you. Your wounds will define them for you. Your fears will define them for you. Your insecurities will define them for you. Your culture will define them for you. But legacy-minded people don't drift into values, they choose them. They don't live by reaction, they live by intention. And intention requires clarity. The role of values in a rooted life. Values are anchor points. They keep you steady when emotions rise. They guide you when decisions get heavy, and they hold you together when life gets loud. Let me put it simply. Value determines the culture of your life, and the culture of your life determines the story that your legacy will tell. Values answer these questions. What do I stand for? What lines will I not cross? What priorities shape my choices? And what does obedience look like for me? When your values are unclear, your decisions feel cloudy. When your values are clear, your decisions feel simple. Not always easy, but simple. Identifying the values that shape your legacy. Here are a few questions I want you to start thinking about. Number one, what burdens your heart consistently? Sometimes the things that break your heart reveal your values. Number two, what kind of life do you want those you love to remember? Legacy is not about success, it's about impact. Number three, which scriptures or principles has God kept in front of you over and over again? Your life patterns expose your spiritual priorities. Once you begin answering these honestly, patterns will emerge. Clarity will form. Values will rise to the surface, and these become the compass of your life. So let me give you a few examples of legacy-driven values. Not to copy, but to inspire. Christ-likeness. I want my life to look like Jesus long before it sounded like him. Integrity. I do what's right even when no one is watching. Humility. I lead by listening. I influence by serving. Honor. I treat people with value even when we disagree. Courage. I obey God even when it costs something. And generosity. I live open-handed because everything I have came from him. Values don't have to be complicated. They just have to be true. Living out your values. This is where most people get stuck. They write values on a wall, but never write them into their life. Values aren't meant to be displayed. They're meant to be demonstrated. Living your values means making decisions based on them, teaching them to your children, and letting them guide your money, your words, and your relationships. Correcting your actions when you drift from them, and celebrating them when you embody them. Values create alignment. Alignment creates consistency, and consistency creates legacy. For this week's Legacy Challenge, I want you to do one thing. I want you to identify 3 to 4 core values that you want your life and legacy to embody. Not 20, not 50, 3 to 5, that's it. I want you to write them down, pray over them, and ask God which ones he's highlighting. And then start living from them. Because the moment you define your values, you define your legacy. Before we wrap up today, I want to encourage you with something that will help you go even deeper. This chapter, Defining Your Values, is so foundational that in the Rooted in Purpose book, I include multiple reflection prompts, examples, and guided exercises to help you actually establish your values and begin applying them to real decisions. If you're following along with the series and you really want to take this work seriously, I encourage you to grab a copy of the book at DustinRoyerBooks.com or on Amazon. You can also scan the QR code on the screen if that's easier for you. But it will help you discover not just what matters to you, but what matters to God in your life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And we'll see you next week. God bless you.